Hi, my name is Greg Shipman. I am the founder of Livingsmith. Livingsmith teaches the co-living gold standard on investing in property management. If you are interested in co-living, if you are new to co-living, if you are in co-living but want to level up your game, you are in the right place. Congratulations. Let's jump into it. Today, we are covering the 5 reasons your real estate buddy isn't getting it, right? So you talk to your real estate buddy and you're like, co-living, right? It's awesome. And they're like, what? Nah, that's not the thing, whatever. Here's the 5 reasons your real estate buddy isn't getting it. P.S. If your real estate buddy isn't getting it, go ahead and just send them the link to this podcast, right? We're just going to spend a few minutes on it. So the top 5 reasons in no particular order are they have misleading data. This is how trends work. Another one, they tried it before. Another one, they think it's illegal. And the last one, is still putting time. They're still putting time in oversaturated markets like multifamily and Airbnb. So let's cover it. The first one, sorry, these are no particular order. The first one is misleading data. A lot of independent investors, which are about 60% of the rental properties in America, are individual investors. They are not large corporate funds, institutional investors, things like that. Independent investors oftentimes have been trained to go off the Census Bureau, right? However, the Census Bureau is not collecting info on how many people are in one lease. They're typically collecting info like on household based off of a financial household or a household defined by insurance. And this doesn't actually cover who is living together, right? How many people are on that lease? And that is what we are interested in. So they're going off misleading data. Where correct data is Harvard has been putting studies out on this since 2016. Credit unions have data on this. This is very clear. It's very easy to see. There's no confusion about it. It's just if somebody is looking at misleading data like the Census Bureau rather than Harvard or others that are not measuring a household by finances or their insurance as defined by insurance, but as defined by the person who has leased that property, how many people are in that property. And that's what us as independent real estate investors are interested in. So that's the first one. The second one we're covering is how top trends work. Why is your real estate buddy missing this? Well, they could have misleading data. The second one is this is just how top trends work. What do I mean by that? Well, it's going to be obvious, right? How do top trends work? Well, there's a few stages. The first stage is they go unnoticed, 100% unnoticed. Then eventually they get disregarded. They're noticed, but they're disregarded. They're written off. Then, then they become known enough that they're disagreed with and sometimes strongly disagreed with. And then the last stage is they are lauded as self-evident and the biggest money maker, right? This is how top trends work. And right now, your real estate buddy might not be getting it because it's unnoticed to them. They're disregarding it, or maybe they're even disagreeing with it, right? That's just how it goes. Another reason why your real estate buddy isn't getting it is because they say, I tried that before. Basically, they're confusing it with some type of transitional housing. So they're confusing it with sober living or, say, housing for the poor, like a rooming house or a boarding house, or maybe a halfway house, student housing, senior housing. But they say, I tried it before, and they're just confusing it with transitional housing rather than what you're talking about, which is co living. Another reason why your real estate buddy is missing it is they think it's illegal. I was just talking with a real estate person that said you can't put this is actually somebody who teaches real estate, right? You can't put multiple leases on one property. And this is just incorrect. So they think it's illegal, but I've got great news for you. It is legal. Is it legal everywhere? No, nothing's legal everywhere, right? It is legal pretty much in different zonings all over the place, and multiple states and cities are passing laws that completely ban any restrictions on co-living. So not only is it legal all over the place, but also it's becoming more and more protected because it solves immediately the housing shortage. right? It speaks immediately to issues the Surgeon General addressed in 2023 about the loneliness epidemic, right? It's what people want. So, yes, of course, it's legal. And the last reason why your real estate buddy is missing it is they are still putting time into oversaturated markets like multifamily and Airbnb. Um, I hate to be the one to inform you, but you already know this. Multifamily and Airbnb, that ship has sailed. Can you make money in it? Yes, of course. But it is going to be hard. You're going to have to work hard. It's a red ocean, not a blue ocean, if you know that language. So, yeah, just like fix and flip. Sorry, flippers, right? So, if you're still putting focus, attention, your energy, all of that stuff into oversaturated markets because people are selling you courses on that because they crushed it like 40 years ago in it, right? That kind of thing. You might not have the ability to kind of bring your head up and look around and see where things are at right now and what is the hottest market, the fastest, surest, safest, best way to financial freedom and to increase your returns. And that is co living. Hey, thank you so much. This is great. I'm the co living guy with Livingsmith.